What's up, Connor? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I still have $200, but I did get a little nose candy tonight. So I'm pretty fucked up. I was drunk as hell, but now I'm kind of just like, I don't even know. Thinking about going to bed soon. Get more drunk, yeah. That means 0 more nose candy, so we're just gonna drink the rest of the night. I think I have like barely a beer left, and I have a half, but I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Saw Leonard Skinner and ZZ Top freeze a bird. It's gnarly, dude. It's actually pretty sick. It's actually really cool. I'm happy you had a good. So you had a good ass time, I assume. That's awesome, man. John Blow. With the amount of snow I did, I just can't drink right now, bro. I'll end up throwing up. Like, if I start drinking with the snow I did, I'll throw up. Period. Like, I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Guaranteed, dude. Like, especially Leonard Skinner. Like, ZZ Top, they're alright. But Leonard Skinner, I fuck with Leonard Skinner. Starboy, Freeze a Bird. I would literally just go to the concert just to hear them 2 songs. I really don't care for much of their other songs, Connor, to be honest. But Freeze a Bird is a good ass song. And Starboy. I love Starboy. And I also love you guys. Yeah, Freebird's my favorite song by them. Well, Starboy and Freebird, I actually, you know what, honestly, I like them both the same. Because they're both, like, equally as good, in my opinion. But let me find my other phone. I'll take you guys with me. Like I said, honestly, I'm, like, really high. But I also have still, $200. So, we have more than enough to get my phone on still. I did spend, like, $30. Which was pretty stupid, but I'm still human and, you know, still think about SD, SUICD, whatever, a lot. And just wish things could be normal. What's up, comrade? Not, bro, honestly, comrade, bro, you're like, I fucking love you, bro. Fucking love you, bro. So glad you're still cool, bro, and everything's good. Did you see the video, comrade, of the Ukrainian commander telling his infantry that they're gonna have to like go up over the trenches, and they refuse, comrade. And one of the infantrymen yanked back his receiver, turn off his safety, and point his rifle at his commander. And then the Ukrainian commander, and then the dude behind him has the grenade in his hand, and then he hands him the command. The commander hands him the command camera, and then grabs the grenade, and then literally throws it, and then kills 2 other men just because they were sitting down, and kills all 3 of them. Just because one of them pulled a gun on him. Like, it was so crazy. One of the craziest things I've seen, dude, like, in warfare. Like, this is a shit, Conrad, that they talked about Americans did in, like, Vietnam. You know what I mean? Like, this is, like, shit, like, stories, or, like, almost, like, like, almost like a folk tales of, like, how American soldiers were in Afghanistan. I mean, not Afghanistan, Vietnam. Which quarter of them were real, and then, like, I would say 70% of them were fake, but there was definitely a good chunk of the Vietnam shit that Americans really did do. Like, they did collect ears, and they basically acted like Apache Indians, you know what I mean? Where they would take ears and scalps and shit. But nonetheless, just wild, dude. Hell yeah, Uncle Rabbit. If it wasn't for you guys donating, well, I know if you donate, like everyone donating, I probably wouldn't be streaming right now. Well, I would still stream if I didn't make anything, but you guys definitely like keep me wanting to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and keep pursuing it. Like I said, I did spend like $30-$40. I spent like $30-$40, but yet I still have over $200. So I have like $220-$230. So we're all good for getting our phone still on and being able to get an Uber and getting my phone on. So we're all good. Like we still have we have like 5 times more and enough than the money to get everything okay. Yeah, I'm fucked up, honestly. I'm really fucked up. I'm drunk a little bit, but like the upper just got me like really just fucked up. But what was Comrade saying?
What the hell you expect? I'm young but not reckless. Don't run with detectives.
But yeah, Comrade, like I was saying, dude, that video I watched I think it was like 2 days ago. That video was so fucking crazy, dude. Just wild. But yeah, dude. I don't know why, Comrade. I just get worried, like, maybe, like, I don't know. I just get worried, Comrade. Like, I'm so glad that you're good, bro. Like, I don't know. Because, like, at this point, things, like, with the war and shit, like, everything's just so, like, no one knows what's going to happen next, you know what I mean? Benny, did you get $200 in Jeffrey Dahmer cash? No, I did not get $200 in Jeffrey Dahmer cash. I had $150, and then I have $118 right now, and then I also have about $100 some on my other card. So I have $230.
Chinese cuisine. This infamous marketing team. Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? When you can't afford
So like we have Buddy, bro. We're good. Like when it comes to money, like we don't really have to stress. We still have to like I have to stress out, of course, but it's a lot less stress. You mean like am I killing people to get money? No. Not today, at least.
What's going on?
It's Money Day.
Money Day?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's been happening a lot lately.
You have to like fully calculate how you're going to get rid of someone and then make excuses of why they're gone. And not also be the last person seen with them. So you're not number one suspect. You have to make it where someone else is number one suspect. And especially make sure they have a criminal record with these type of things already. And then you can get away with murder.
You're going to be missing a lot of trips. 18 years worth of trips.
Playing evidence.
You're trying to get a brand new...
Like make sure, like get it where like you get their fingerprint and then put it all over the crime scene. And then
I'm walking down
the jury will easily fucking convict them if there's fingerprints.
I killed Paul.
Fingerprints are just as valid as DNA.
Myself any clearer, but that's simply not possible, and I don't find this funny anymore. It never was supposed to be.
See the difference. Me and Jeffrey Dahmer are similar, but the biggest difference between me and Jeffrey Dahmer is I'm not gay,
Because I had dinner with Paul Allen twice.
and I get shot at, not make people go to sleep.
No, you.
I just survive complicated things and just get very lucky.
Listen very, very carefully.
And also get lucky not to get in trouble with the law.
I got a story to tell. This is a good...
Like, I'm not a faggot, and, yeah. Well, I don't mean, like, oh, a faggot. Like, I just mean, like, I don't swing that way. And second, like, I just have no want to be associated with anything like that.
Woman, I got it.
Like, if I were to die in a firefight today, which I've already almost died from a firefight before. It'd be what it is, you know what I mean? What am I gonna do about it? I mean, cry? Crying ain't gonna do shit for me, you know what I mean? I'll still die if I cry, you know?
She looked like
You mean butter and garlic wings? No, I'm not making butter and garlic wings right now. We'll make hot, maybe we'll find a way to make hot wings later. How do you guys like the chicken wing streams? See how blonde my hair is? Like, but without the light, my hair is like dark.
Ooh, look at that caboose on the back of that bear. Damn.
I'm too hot.
But that's it's me.
I love you guys. No, I have reading comprehension. That's the only thing I do have is reading comprehension. I don't have anything else. Uncle Rabbit, so you got it vice versa. I have reading comprehension where I can remember like if I'm reading a book, I can remember the story perfectly fine. And I understand what's going on in the story, but at this I don't know. It's hard to explain to you, bro. Like, I have the opposite of reading comprehension. Like, I have reading comprehension, but unless I know every detail of the story, then you know what I mean? That's anybody, though. But, like, I don't know. It's hard. Like, say the story's read to me. I have zero problem. I will ace the test. But then if they ask me to read the story out loud to them, my anxiety kicks in, and then I start second guessing everything, and then I start stuttering, and then kids would laugh, and I would literally, last time anyone laughed at me for reading, I threw my books, everything across the room, and I pointed at the teacher and I said, see, I told you I didn't want to read, this is your fucking fault. See, now people are making fun of me because you didn't fucking listen to me. And I slammed the door at everything I had, and then my teacher was actually started crying. She actually did care about me. Like, she even offered to adopt me. Like, I should have listened to her. Like, she was the only person, like, I couldn't tell my psychiatrist what was really going on because then they would tell CYS, the government. But my teacher, I could tell her everything that was going on. She was the only person, like, I had no one in my life besides that teacher that I could spill my heart to. And her not betray me. She never betrayed me. She kept everything secret that I told her to keep secret. And she was one of the best people I've ever met in my entire fucking life. I've never met someone as good as her. Who's crying over $20, dude? Like I said, I have like $200 some. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why close? Yeah. If I throw up, I'm gonna throw up on you. Pretty much, fart bomb. Pretty much. I couldn't, like, when other people are around, like, I don't know, like, I just get the feeling that, like, they're judging me, like, they're looking down upon me, and then, like, it just almost cripples me, like, to the point where I have to get away from their prying eyes. Like, I have to get away, I have to go away, like, I have to be alone, like, I have to get away from their eyes. So, yeah, I mean, fart bomb, you're pretty much right.
No.
It's pretty much like that. Pretty close, at least.
Wish? No. Yes.
Greetings. I'm Lelouch.
I always pass school, so I mean, science, social studies, and English, I always passed. But reading, math, and anything else besides gym, I always failed.
Greetings. I'm Lelouch V. Britannia of the royal family.
Yeah, we're definitely only doing one more hit out of this, and I'm going to bed. Oh, Freebird, got you. I'm so sorry, Connor, I forgot. It's a good ass song. I actually love this song. This is one of my all-time favorite songs, even though it's a 7-minute song. It's a good ass song. Thanks for the recommended. I haven't heard, like, actually, like, this song brings me to tears, so I don't really like to listen to it. Like, it makes me think about, like, the day I was shot and not seeing my brother and sister ever again, and just bad thoughts this song brings back, but at the same time, it's beautiful. If you think this song's gay 30 tampon, you never experienced a broken family. I'm not saying maybe you never have, but I mean, it just seems unlikely if you don't like the song. Most people with broken families and missing family members love this song.
If I leave here tomorrow,
Or anyone suicidal.
would you still remember me? Well, I must be traveling on now. There's just too many places I've got to see. If I
Yeah, me and you've had very similar childhood issues, Uncle Rabbit. But mine were definitely a little bit more gnarly, but who am I to judge, you know? Maybe I'm a harder person and maybe it really truly hurt you worse. And maybe you just weren't truly able to deal with it like I could, and maybe it made you worse. You know what I mean? You never know what things do to other people, you know what I mean? So, Uncle Rabbit, don't ever think that I'm trying to knock you, or I don't listen to what you say, or like I don't remember everything you talked about with your mom and how your dad was an awesome dude and a good drunk, but yeah, he just didn't care about responsibilities. But your mom did care about responsibilities, but yeah, was a mean person. See, for my house, it was both. My mom didn't care, but my dad did, and I lost everything because my parents just couldn't raise kids. It's just that plain and simple. Uncle Rabbit, did you not just hear what I said? That's literally, Uncle Rabbit, all you did was just repeat what the fuck came out my mouth. Rewind the stream and listen to what I said. I literally said, how would I ever know how that would affect you? And then you comment saying the identical thing that I just said because you didn't listen. Rewind the stream and listen to what I said. Actually, closely. Listen to exactly what I said, Uncle Rabbit. Please, just, like, honestly, bro, just listen to what I said. Like, I read part of your stream, but that just tells me the first few words, you didn't listen to a word I just fucking said. And it's kind of disrespectful. Well, I'm not gonna say you're disrespectful. You're just probably drinking, and that's all good, bro. But, like, the stream's not deleted, Uncle Rabbit. You can just rewind it. Rewind it about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then listen to everything I said, Uncle Rabbit. Okay? Please, listen to what I said. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Listen to what I said. Not what you think I said. Because I know exactly what I said. And all you did was just repeat what I said. Because you weren't listening. Uncle Rabbit, I am not trying to prove you wrong. All I'm saying is, I literally said is, I don't know how your life and what you went through affected you mentally. I don't know that, you know what I mean? And I will never pretend to know that. Those were my exact words. And then, like, right as I got done saying that, you said, oh, how would you ever know how I feel? I literally said, I don't, and I will never know, you know what I mean? And I just hope that, you know what I mean, I don't know. I don't know, bro. For me, I block everything out. Always. I just block everything out, bro. Like, I don't think about it, you know what I mean? Like, I just, like, laser into something and just don't think about it, you know what I mean? Especially, like, thinking about my brother and sister, it just kills me inside. Dirty tampon, I don't give 2 fucks about the past. But my brother and sister are still alive, so it's not the past. That's reality. I didn't bring it up. I was relating to what Dirty Uncle Rabbit said. Dirty tampon. You can rewind and watch. I literally was... Dirty Tampon was talking about... Let's see. Let's just go back to exactly what I responded to Dirty Tampon. Because I really do like you, and you're just, like... I don't know. Assuming things? Okay. You know, you're talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. I assume you're probably drinking. That's cool. I'm definitely drinking and fucked up, so I can't see shit. And Uncle Rabbit's talking about it. Or you know, you say, can we work out? Educate. You're talking about education. Okay. Gay songs. Skip. I'm starting to second guess Benny's sexuality. Well, that's pretty gay because I'm not gay. And to think I'm gay, that's gay. Alright. Uppers got Benny feeling some type of way. I fuck with you, Dirty Tampon, but I'm not like that, bro. Then why bring it up constantly? And what did I bring up constantly? That I miss my brother and sister? That are still in the system? Who wouldn't? And I wasn't the one that brought up my past. No, I still have $200 and we're gonna go to fucking cricket when I don't, like, alright, so today I woke up at literally 8 fucking p.m. Because my fucking, sleeping schedule is fucked for some odd reason. Some drinking and hanging out with you guys, but it's all good. It's not your guys, it's by far not your guys' fault that I'm fucking not sleeping right. It's my fault. That's plain and simple. But we gotta figure out where... Yeah. Because I have more than enough money to Uber there. Because I have like $220. Jixer Joe 92. I'll probably do one more hit of nose candy, and then yeah, we'll probably make chicken wings and go to sleep. Because I'm just like not feeling that great. Sour 2. Cocaine, baby. Every time I do nose candy, this is the first thought that pulls up my head.
His name is Dr. Roxo.
I'm Dr. Roxo. I'm the rock and roll clown. I do cocaine.
That's all we know.
That's all we know. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. Cocaine. Yeah. I do cocaine. Okay.
Don't you think you might have had a little too much cocaine?
Yes, I know.
No, Roxo doesn't smoke crack. Roxo the clown only snorts cocaine. If you watched Metalocalypse, you would know that.
What's Dr. Roxo get for this slop? Hurry up, baby. I got something to do. Guess what?
What? Okay. You know what I'm doing? And I'm doing it, baby.
You know what I do, baby, and I'm doing it. Started cocaine. Hey, Johnny Hot Dog, guess what I just did? Cocaine. He didn't even answer. Hey, Shine Boy, wanna check me out? Do some of this here. Cocaine. Hey, Mr. Zoo Animal, check this out. Cocaine. Hey, little boy with the book.
Anxiety eraser dust is expensive, bro. Yeah, Uncle Rabbit. Don't let me ever hear Leonard Skinner, you dissing Leonard Skinner again in my life. Leonard Skinner's a good band. That's a good fucking song. That's from the fucking heart. You can tell that song's from the heart. Same as Simple Man. Good, John Blow. Let's do it together. No, I'm joking. I don't know about your little hot plate thing you got going on there, but yeah. I already have King Johnson. Why wouldn't I? Right, Elijah. The only things I don't do is fentanyl. Yeah, Connor. I think Simple Man's my favorite song by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Free Bird's like my second. The only thing I dislike, and this is my honest opinion, is Free Bird is 2-3 minutes too long. Because they just repeat the chorus. If they would have just had the song be 4 minutes, it would have been a 10,000 times better song. And probably would have been number one, which I know is close to number one, but it, matter of fact, would have been. Ow! Exactly, Connor. Connor knows. This song's so fucked up. Oh no! Dr. Roxo!
I never thought I'd say this, but Dr. Roxo's amazing!
Thanks! Hey, Media5, did you end up scalping some tickets? Yeah, I sold everyone! Awesome!
Damn, I was gonna play a song, I forgot. Alright, oh yeah, I know it. Motley Crue next, after this.
Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
If you guys didn't know, and Night of the Roxbury, why I always do this, is because obviously they're doing coke. Fart Bomb 89, 88, early 90s, yeah. It's wrong. Give me a sign.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Yeah, Fart Bomb. The song came out like 89, so yeah, it's still 80s, so you're right. 1990 something. You're close enough, Fart Bomb. Don't worry about it. You're really spot on though. Yeah, John Blow knows. Yeah, his name's John Blow. His name's Blow. And Night the Roxbury, every time they are listening to What Is Love, they go into their little... And that's literally every scene in the movie. They literally clear the nose of coke and then get back into the dance, into the club. No more. And alright, so King Johnson, yes, it was Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and the other dude originally did the skit together. So you're right. You're 150% right, King Johnson. The original skit was Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and the other dude, and they go to a retirement home, and then the one lady takes her teeth off and goes down on him, and that's one of the first jokes of the old lady taking her teeth out, and yeah. And they go to each retirement home, and then they have old ladies in the back, and they're all doing the same thing, and Jim Carrey's in it. So Jim Carrey originally was supposed to be in Night of the Roxbury, if you didn't know that. And originally it was a skit on Saturday Night Live, like Stone just mentioned, which is pretty cool. I actually had it on DVD as a kid. No, Sylvester Stallone's skit on Saturday Night Live is one of my favorite. And it was Sylvester Stallone Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and the other dude all did the skit together. So it wasn't just Jim Carrey. So it was Sylvester Stallone, Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and the other dude did the skit together. So it wasn't just Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, and the other dude. It was Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, the other dude, and Sylvester Stallone. Originally supposed to be originally in the first skit. And the movie, when it came out, was supposed to have Sylvester Stallone and Jim Carrey, but they were booked on movies, so they weren't in it. Pretty cool. Fun facts, huh? Or maybe I'm wrong about that, but no matter what, they were in the first skit. Yeah, but maybe before my time, but I grew up. That was some scary movie shit. No, I grew up, though, with Saturday Night Live. My dad and mom had all the ones from the early 90s all the way to, like, 2008 at the time. And we had every single CD. So, my favorite, part of Saturday Night Live through the years was the Will Ferrell, the Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, Saturday Night, Night at the Roxbury skit, Son Murray, down by the river, you're smoking pot, and Chris Farley and his best friend, and also Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, they all got on Saturday Night Live around the same time, but Jim Carrey was just getting on Saturday Night Live because Jim Carrey was originally on In Living Color, which I remember this all from being a kid, because they still rerun this shit on TV, and they did it all the time, so there you go. But that's the extent of my memory of all that. I stopped watching Saturday Night Live after I was probably like 10 years old, 12. I just stopped caring about it because it wasn't funny anymore. Yeah, Lunar Loner, yeah. Jim Carrey was originally on In Living Color, and then went to Saturday Night Live. And one of the first skits he was in was Night at the Roxbury. Dun, dun, and then they're going to the old age homes and picking up chicks from there. It's just funny ass skit. Love it. Yeah, probably a few years before I was born, but my parents had all the CDs and collected them. So when I got older, like, not older, but like around 6 years old, I was watching the CDs all the time. You know what I mean? Just like Krusty Demons of Dirt 8 came out probably 2003, but I was watching it when I was probably 6, you know what I mean? Every day, all day. So, it's a lot into it. He wasn't Uncle Rabbit. I will prove you wrong right motherfucking now. Saturday. I promise you, Uncle Rabbit, you're wrong, bro. You lost it. Saturday Night Live, Jim Carrey. Let's see. Should be there. I might be wrong, but I'm 85%. That's Saturday Night Live. Who's that right there? Who's that? Jim Carrey. This is 3 years before the movie. 4 years before the movie. See, they kind of keep. Yeah, Steve, what's up? Yeah.
Nothing. Later.
Don't hurt me no more.
11:45 p.m. Jim Nutmaker, I know exactly what you're saying, bro, but I get it. You said cringe? Nah, bro, that's just funny as fuck. Okay, now Uncle Rabbit, you're just copying what I said already. Uncle Rabbit, just rewind what I said. You need it. Uncle Rabbit, I love you, bro. You're a loyal fan. But rewind the stream, okay? And just listen to word what I said. And you could look, if you rewind it, you could see where the comments were and what people were saying before I spoke. So just do that. Rewind probably 4 or 5 minutes. Watch until about 10 minutes. And then see exactly what I'm saying. So you know that I'm not bullshitting you here, B-Rabbit, okay? And just listen to what comes out my mouth. Not what you think I say. I didn't say he was a cast member. I said he was on Saturday Night Live. Those were my exact words. Armstrong, I don't know. I just try to be nice. Uncle Rabbit, he's a good dude. He's just been here a long time and he's just drinking. Oh my, Uncle Rabbit, bro. Don't do that shit. Don't act like a 5-year-old. Come on, bro. Like I said, Uncle Rabbit, you just literally have to rewind the stream, bro. Like, let's read what you said. You're just copying what I said already. Just pull that card every time. You said Jim Carrey was on Saturday Night Live. Oh, was a cast member. Never said cast member. I said he was on Saturday Night Live. There's a huge difference. You say so much nonsense you can't even keep track. Alright, how about this? Benny Blanco IP2. Okay. Alright. Live. Alright. Let's go. The other dude and Sylvester Stallone. Alright, here we go. Doing the same thing, and Jim Carrey. And even if and it doesn't matter if you're on there, Uncle Rabbit, one time, you'd still be technically a cast member. If you're on there one episode, what are you a part of? Just, are you an extra? Even if you're, think of it this way, Uncle Rabbit. Even if you're, come on the show as an extra, and they have you on, and you were originally on in Living Color, which I said before. Do you think that they're going to be like, oh, because you're only here one day, you're not technically a castmate? No, everyone respected Jim Carrey, and of course they would treat him and respect him as a castmate. So you're tripping if you think that they would just act like Jim Carrey wasn't like on equal standing as them. And Jim Carrey was in a lot more skits on Saturday Night Live than you realize. He was in at least 10 skits, 15 skits on Saturday Night Live. He started out in Living Color, like I said, but yeah. Alright. Up the walk so. Yeah. Supposed to be in Night of the Roxbury. It takes her teeth off and goes down on him, and that's one of the first jokes of the old lady taking her teeth out, and yeah. And they go to each retirement home, and then they have old ladies in the back, and they're... Yeah, maybe you're right, but nobody would treat Jim Carrey like that, though. Jim Carrey was already a successful comedian at the time. When his appearance on Saturday Night Live, when that came out, he already had 4 blockbuster movies. Same thing, and Jim Carrey. Yeah, I guess you could say he was a guest, but a guest, Uncle Rabbit, a guest comes on 1 time a year, not 8 times in a season. Huge difference. So Jim Carrey originally was supposed to be in Night of the Roxbury, if you didn't know that. And originally it was a skit on Saturday Night Live, like Stone just mentioned, which is pretty cool. I actually had it on DVD as a kid. No, that's their first. Sylvester Stallone's skit on Saturday Night Live is one of my favorites. And it was Sylvester Stallone, Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and the other dude all did the skit together. So it wasn't just Jim Carrey. So it was Sylvester Stallone, Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and the other dude did the skit together. So it wasn't just Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, and the other dude. It was Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, the other dude, and Sylvester Stallone. Originally supposed to be originally in the first skit. And the movie, when it came out, was supposed to have Sylvester Stallone and Jim Carrey, but they were booked on movies, so they weren't in it. Pretty cool. Fun fact. Sylvester Stallone would have been way too expensive, but Jim Carrey was supposed to be in it. Or maybe I'm wrong about that, but no matter what, they were in the first skit. But yeah, they were both in the first skit. Yeah, but maybe before my time, but I grew up. That was some scary movie shit. No, I grew up though with Saturday Night Live. My dad and mom had all the ones from the early, part of Saturday Night Live through the years was the Will Ferrell, the Jim Carrey, Son Murray. You know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it. But yeah, if you just rewind the fucking stream, bro. I'm not sitting here fucking rewinding it for you guys. I literally say that Jim Carrey originally did fucking In Living Color before I even brought up anything. But yeah, Uncle Rabbit's just drunk and like I'm like fucked up, and he's just like ruining my stream right now. I don't know how to smoke a cigarette correctly. I don't get it. I inhale, but nothing happens when I smoke a ciggy. Be kind, rewind. Yeah, just rewind the fucking stream. Like, I mean, it's very simple. I'd say go back, at this point, go back 20-some minutes, because, bro, like, I really don't give two fucks less. No, they're not Lunar Loner. If they are, bro, like, that's wild, but I highly doubt that. But alright, buddy. I mean, if they are, then I'm a fucking idiot. I never known that, but alright, buddy. Maybe secretly they are. Yeah. I'm on snow, and I just need you guys to stay up with me. And donate to me right now. I need money. No, I'm just... Imagine if I was like that. I don't get how people are like that. Be like, if I don't have my money, I'm never streaming again. I know there are people that are really will do that, but I just don't get how they do, you know what I mean? Me? Oh, I get it. I can't like say anything really too much, but I get the best quality for the best amount with the best price. So as soon as you, what's your name? Angie, right? As soon as I hit it, right, my everything to my forehead, to my neck, all the way back to my fucking, almost my spine is numb, bro. Just up one decent line. You could taste the diesel, like, almost like how diesel fuel smells. And, like, just one big-ass line, you'll feel it for, like, 3 hours. Like, I had 16 beers, took 3 lines, and I'm, like... just feeling that. I don't do crystal, bro. Snow and crystal are completely different, broski. Crystal's crystal. Snow, snow, bro. Why do a fat line all on? I literally only have 2 left, and then I have the rest for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna sleep after I do my last 2, because I want to get a good night's sleep so that we can do a lot of stuff tomorrow. Bob Marley, that's one of my favorite parts. I'm not gonna lie to you, Bob Marley. Like, it's like I love and hate the drip because either it's like you take a hit and then like, you know what I mean, if you've been doing it for like a lot that night, like it kind of doesn't hit that well, but once you get the drip, like, oh, you're like, oh yeah. But if you like just took a hit and then you're feeling really good and then you get the drip, then yeah, it's kind of overwhelming a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to Uncle Rabbit at this time. He's not listening to a word anyone's saying. I like thank Uncle Rabbit for being a loyal fan, but yeah, he just takes things too seriously. What's your name? Edward Kim. Oh, you've been here for a while too. Edward Kim, you're one of my first viewers about 7 months ago. Nice to see you back, Edward Kim. But what we're gonna do is, like I said, I'm only doing 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to sleep. And then when I wake up, we're going to cricket. And then I'm coming back home, and then we're doing nothing but IRL and dirt bike stuff, or working on stuff outside. Even though my ankle's still fucked up to the point where I can't really walk. That's another reason I wanted to do the SOW today, is to get the blood, as much blood into my fucking ankle and foot, and push it through as much as possible. Because my nerves, like, I still can't pick my toe up, and I still can't pick my ankle up. And if I put too much weight, my ankle still kicks out and I'll fall to the ground. So I have to still, like, almost, like, watch every step I put weight onto my ankle. Where, Jixer Joe, 92, you could probably get a house almost free. And Gee 523. I'll have to get donos to do that, bro. We'll have to get donos because it fucks my health up so much, bro. Just staying up without doing that, bro. If I do this and then stay up all night, Spig 6, yeah, and then really lose my fucking leg. And why would I, bro? I don't play with anything like that. Never have, bro. Never will. I'd literally, before I would do that, bro. I like to party, bro, but I'm not a fucking junkie. Well, I'm definitely have addict tendencies, bro, but I would never just spend every dime I have or just start fucking buying, like shit like that. Like that type of shit never crosses my mind. Edward Kim, health is not overrated.
Ranking all the JoJo.
I'm just an idiot.
Let me know if I'm wrong and put your rankings in the comments. 8. Phantom Blood, the one that started it all. It's not as over the top as the other parts, but Jonathan, his crew, and the
Boogie Saga, exactly, bro. Like, if I have a, like, say, Boogie Saga, like, once we start, like, once I get my phone on, who knows, like, we might really blow up a lot more than what we are right now, and then we're fucking girls, like, and I accidentally have a kid, like, I want to, like, make sure I have that shit out of my system, because if I have a kid, I won't be able to drink anymore. Well, I'll be allowed to drink and do whatever the fuck I want, but I just wouldn't, because if I had a child, I got a DNA test, and it came back as my fucking kid, I wouldn't smoke no more. Well, I'd smoke cigarettes, but I wouldn't drink, and I wouldn't do anything anymore, because I would just want to make sure that my child's life was the best it could be, and then I tried my absolute hardest, you know what I mean? Unlike my family did for me.
Also, a personal statement about the band itself. Hey, Paul!
Demon Time, yeah, I was gonna get Verizon, but then I realized that only a mile away, a mile and a half, 2 miles away, I can get an Uber for like $20 and then go to just Cricket, and Cricket has, Cricket has perfect, like, data and signal everywhere around PA, so, which I don't plan on leaving the state anytime soon, so we'll be good. Who do you know is doing corkscrew backflips off a trampoline, fucking one-footed, and fucking doing what I'm doing. No one. I know one friend that athletic-wise, like when it comes to dirt bikes, he might be like when it comes to riding at the track, yeah, he's better than me. Free riding, no, but he's close. He's my friend Colton, and he's actually a B-class rider, one away from being pro. I have friends that actually are pro riders and ride with them.
There was a trend where
yeah, Cricklet wireless. Like here in PA, Saga, yeah. Cricket's actually fun, King Johnson. I've played it before. It's actually legit. It's actually fun as fuck, for real. If you've never played Cricket, it's like either whoever gets it off the line, and there's a few other factors, but yeah, Cricket's really fun. I haven't played in years though.
trends to ever fucking exist. There was a trend where girls were shoving ice cubes up their yeah, you heard me right.
Alright, I'm gonna take a few more hits off the cigarette and just do a few more, because bro, how the fuck are we gonna go outside without any data? Like, I just don't get how that's possible. Like I said, I still have right around $200 some. So tomorrow we're just gonna Uber to Cricket. Hey, goes here? No, I'm 21, bro. Up my ex's cute. Sprinkle cocaine on my ex's cute and eat that shit up. Make her shit numb. I don't know.
2,000.
Help me, I can't breathe. I think I'm choking. Hurry up, give me something to drink.
Oh no, here's a cup of water.
What the fuck is that? Ew.
Hurry, you're gonna die.
Hey, get that dirty shit away from me.
Are you seriously not gonna drink it?
I only drink water.
You're gonna choke.
I only drink water. Help me, I can't breathe. I think I'm choking. Hurry up, give me something to drink.
Oh no, here's a cup of water.
Edward Kim, you definitely did not think it. Don't take a number one fan, you're my
I only drink water.
You're gonna choke.
I only drink water.
No, hey, goes nah. I did almost OD on Peb's stream though. Surprised you were there. I'll be right back.
I'm hot on 500 degrees. Heard he called. So僕がキラだそうだ僕がキラだ
No, I'm about to go to bed, bro. Uncle Rabbit, I was reading what chat was saying.
Hi. I love you. Thank you. You seem very nice also. Oh my God.
Well, you gotta pay me to stay awake. I'm dead ass serious. Yeah, Kiki.
Hey, Don, what the hell you about to do, man? Nothing. It's perfectly safe. Like last time, huh? Yeah. If I don't hit your vagina on the way down. Hey, man, I ain't too sure about this one. Man, that motherfucking dog was the real deal. What dog? I don't know how to explain it, man. Well, it's your call.
Life is nothing but a circle here, Beer Rabbit. And until you know that, you know nothing. I don't know how I'm gonna drink this for Loco because my stomach just doesn't want to drink right now, but. Just a freak. No, just this music. What do you do? Oh, get some music. You don't care about my music? You don't care about my music? Okay. No, I just don't want to like bother, you know what I mean? I just hate background noise, you know that. I usually try to mind my own business, you know what I mean? Yeah. I just like, you know what I mean? I don't mind you, but like mom and other people, I just hate being bothered. Huh? You just freak, so have you been roll? Oh, yeah. You know this one, of course. We used to have the VHS. And out of your tapes from a kid, this was one of the tapes that was in there. The VHS, remember all the VHSs you gave me? No, but remember all the VHSs you gave me from the VHSs that you owned as a kid and you still had them in the bag. This was one of the albums that was on there. Then Freaks on Million Years. Talking about the government and shit, yeah. This song's really about, but this song's really about like the government and corruption and actually doing something. As soon as you do something, I mean, you're pretty much dead. Once your head's gonna roll. Once you just like go against it, go against the grain, you're gonna pay. And the man with the power. It goes like back and forth from the person that's gonna end up fucking up between the person that's like in charge of the song, kind of. That's how I picture the song, at least. You know what I mean? That's how, like, cause everyone has their different perspectives. You know what I mean? But it's life to be taken for granted. Lose your life. Just like Warrior, I mean, all it takes is that you're dead for nothing. We supposedly have secret missionaries in Ukraine. You hear that though?
I'm surprised to listen to that.
Well, remember back in the day, well, Elijah, I love Elijah, but he is kind of a pussy. I love him, but it just, I don't know. Kind of upsets me. I know, no, not about the music he likes. It's that he goes off of like whatever I like or you like, which is cool and all. But then when you talk to him about like showing it to him, he like gets defensive. Yeah, no, like you know what I mean? Like, oh well, I like the song because I like the song, but well, it's not just. No, I'm talking about a lot. My brother, you know what I mean? Like I showed him millions of songs. You know how many songs I showed him? You know what I mean? Him and Xander and everyone. I showed them millions of songs. You know what I mean? And then they like look to me for music, and then. Like now it's like, oh well, fuck you. You mean like no like appreciation. You know what I mean for showing it to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How about
no recognition. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How about the one that gave you
Well, remember I listened to that. No one listened to that album more than me. Right. How many times did you fix it for me? 6. And then I think it was the 6th time, and then it would play for 20 seconds break, and then you fixed it, and then we did that for a whole night, and you're like, Benny, it's just gonna keep breaking. There's no fixing it. And I was so pissed off. I remember crying. I was mad. Remember I threw the cassette because you couldn't fix it no more because it was so worn out. I would play that same song over and over and over again.
On the show.
Yeah. But you heard that song as a kid, but once I started listening to it, you were like, you always said that song. No, but I said, remember I used to play that song over and over, and you said every time you listen to that song, it reminds you of me. Because that was my favorite song for a long fucking time. Every day. You'd be going to work, I'd just be getting home. I'd get my cassette. Where you hit the rewind button, click, and it'd be like, I think it would be 2 minutes 40, click, or 4 minutes in, and then on with the show would be the song that would come on.
Yeah, I used to play all the time because I had like grandmas and stuff.
Oh yeah, it reminds you of me, yeah.
Fuck my head up.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to that if you. Well, back then also I was a lot more gnarly than I am now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm even alive.
So I played.
Yeah. Ricky was too fast to know. Yeah, I know.
Too fast to know. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't try to be that way. You know what I mean? I don't try to be that way. For real, I don't.
Yeah, I know.
I don't mean to be that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's just hard. You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
Let him get the scraps. He's just being. Let him get the. He's getting the scraps.
No.
Leave him be.
You're not allowed. I don't have any of that.
I know, but I mean, would you rather have those little pieces of meat sitting there, or in the morning have them the stove nice and cleaned off and sparkly from his little goofy tongue?
No, I don't want to.
I'm joking. I'm fucking. I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
He cleaned the top of the stove with his tongue.
Yeah, I don't want.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't care. They actually have antibiotic in their saliva.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I used to rock that song all the time on the way to work.
I know. You'd call me drunk crying. You're like, Benny, I miss you so much. And then I couldn't even talk to you. Like I would try to get off the phone because like what I was going through at that time, I couldn't hear you start crying or anything like that, because then it would fuck my whole head up, and not being home in a whole entire year, like,
Used to fuck me up a lot.
well, remember, like, Noel and Joy, at that time, Noel and Joy used to be able to come home, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Remember, I went a whole year without coming home.
Yeah, there was.
I went a whole
period,
summer.
Small period of time.
No, I went a whole summer.
where they were allowed.
No, remember, I went a whole summer and a whole winter without coming home because of one incident with Xander or some shit.
Yeah.
And then they found out when you went to jail that I was sitting here by myself, taking care of the house and taking care of the cat, make sure the cat wouldn't die.
For driving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, and my drive, not just your driving, my driving and me learning how to drive. Grandma didn't want none of that happening, and I remember you'd start calling me crying, and I would just like, I wasn't trying to be mean, but I would just try to get off the phone as fast as possible because it would fuck with my head, like, because you gotta think, like, once you would hang up, you'd be crying, you'd be like, I just love you so much, Benny, I love you so much, and you wouldn't want to get off, and then I would get off, and then I would just be utterly and completely alone, in utter darkness and silence, with a mattress with fucking cinder blocks on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
No TV, no nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's okay. I understand.
You gotta understand, Dad, no matter what I ever say to you, I love you more than anything on the planet.
Sorry.
I know I say harsh things to you, like, oh, you're not the same as you were, and all that. There's truth behind that, you know what I mean? But I love you, though. You know what I mean?
Old.
Yeah, I understand.
50 fucking years old. Okay.
No, back, like, you're still a beast now, but back then, like, you're still the same person, but I don't know.
still think my lot of same.
You gotta understand, like, to me, you're always my hero. You were my hero.
Yeah.
I would have fucking died for you, killed for you, as a child. Like, Mom was the most evil
And
piece
who's
of
the
shit.
fucking empty thing?
No, it wasn't empty. I left that because there were still a few pieces in there. I didn't want to throw it in the garbage, and I also didn't want to eat the last pieces. That wasn't me being lazy. I just, like, thought, like, look, there's still, like, what?
No, it's alright.
No. What I'm saying is, the reason I left it is because that's enough for someone to put something on a sandwich.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? And I didn't want to throw it away.
I
and let
ate
it go.
separate.
No. For me, I put, like, the big pickles and stuff on the sandwich. You know what I mean? No, I'm just being honest. You know what I mean?
No, that's fine.
Yeah. It was sitting there, and last night I made a sandwich. Ate the rest of the turkey last night, and then I took the big pickles out. I took 3 of them, and then I took 3 pickles, and then I cut them in half to thin them out. They're hot ones, you know.
Yeah.
And then I put it on my sandwich. Just put mustard on it and some lettuce and ate it. And then I was gonna eat the rest of it, but I figured, you know what I mean? I don't want to eat that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I know it'd give me indigestion if I kept pushing my stomach, especially with that shit. And I figured it was more than enough for someone to make another sandwich with the stuff inside.
No, it's all good.
No, I'm just telling you the thinking behind leaving it in there. It wasn't, oh, I'm just gonna leave it because it's almost empty, you know what I mean?
No, that's fine. I know where.
I don't know how someone could think like that, you know what I mean? But like if something was empty, just leave it there, you know what I mean? Just like having a box of cereal, eating the rest of the cereal, and then putting the empty box back, you know what I mean? It doesn't make zero fucking sense, you know what I mean? That's little kid stuff. I mean, I won't lie. I think the light's just on. It's been on for hours. No, it's been on for hours.
Maybe Elijah went outside.
He probably flipped the switch on twice, because he flipped it on twice and it won't shut off. Is it on or off? It's off? Well, it'll turn off. It'll turn off. I flipped it on and back on. It'll turn off. It'll take like 15 minutes. If it doesn't turn off, I'll pay attention. I'll permanently shut it off, alright?
No, that's fine. I seen on the internet today, it's fake ass bullshit, where they said Sriracha was fucking a shortage of Sriracha.
No, there really is. Out in like California and shit, yeah.
Hey,
California and Texas, yeah. And other places, yeah. We're just lucky.
It was the same price.
For what it is it's the shipping. You always have a middleman, right? Which is the person that ships the cargo into the semi truck, which they're their own company, but the company that actually puts the sriracha sauce in the truck, and they're like a quarter man. They get paid millions of dollars a year just to do that.
Yeah,
so but all it takes is one mistake, and then that fucks up all kinds of other chains in other states. But luckily, we're still good.
Right. Like,
yeah.
I bought sriracha today because I know I got the other one.
Like, no, I told you about it, remember?
Yeah.
About how there's a shortage of...
And it was empty. I'm like, fuck.
There's a shortage of chili peppers, yeah.
I was like, this is bullshit. And I read the whole story about the guy that created this sriracha, the rooster sauce. And I'm like, nah, man. That can't be right.
Oh, what?
So,
because
green cap.
Yeah, well, because sriracha sauce was made before what's it called? Was the hottest pepper in the world, or ghost pepper, or what the fuck's it called?
Yeah, he needs a little bit.
Oh no! I'm saying that sriracha sauce was made before the ghost pepper or whatever the hottest pepper is right now, and all that bullshit, all the lab. You know what I mean? Experimentations. But they were the first ones actually doing the lab experimentations to get the sriracha sauce that hot. Because the sriracha sauce has been the hottest hot sauce for a long time.
Created it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And made his own. And that's why he had the rooster on the thing, because it was a year to rooster. Is that hot?
Yeah, it takes, what, like 10 years to be able to make your own pepper and figure all that out to get it to a certain spiciness. Because you guys think early 2000s, a ghost pepper didn't just was created, and people didn't even know it was a thing because it was so rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when he created it, it was a year to rooster, and that's why it has a rooster on the bottle.
Why was it?
That's why.
Why was it?
Because a year to rooster.
The year of the rooster?
Yeah.
You mean like Zodiac? Like Zodiac rooster? Okay.
No, like you know how like Chinese or Japanese people have the year of the dragon.
Yeah, that's the Zodiac. Yeah, Zodiac. Yeah, the Zodiac, the day it was made, the Zodiac was a chicken. I got you. Yeah, like mine's a snake because it's I'm a Scorpio, so it's a snake.
Yeah, so the year of the rooster, that's why it was created year of the rooster. Mm-hmm. That's why it has a rooster on the sriracha sauce.
Zodiac. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Grandma has the whole calendar of Big Bear for a long time.
Yeah.
She had so it shows the year of the chicken. Not chicken, but like the bird, like on the sriracha, and then there's the snake, which is November, and then each month has its own thing.
Yeah, well, that's why the rooster is on the bottom. It was a year of the rooster. That's why it's created.
Year of the rooster, yeah. It's the Zodiac, yeah. It's the month. It's the month that it's made, yeah. I know.
The year.
Yeah, not the year. It's the month, but yeah.
That's why
it's the time. It's the time of year it's made. Yeah.
That's why it's rooster sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a Zodiac. Yeah, I know. Because Grandma, it's a circle like this. It's a circle, and it goes by month and the star lining. So like, since I'm a Scorpio, it's a snake. Yeah. And then I think it's the month after mine, December or October. I think October is the rooster. I could be wrong. September or something like that, but yeah.
You ever watched Black Mirror?
Yeah, we talked about it before. Remember I told you about the new season? I watched all the new episodes of the new season.
I watched it.
That's the new season now, yeah. Remember me and you watched the episode where the devil was like, oh, you gotta commit these crimes and kill these people or the end of the world's gonna happen? That's the newest season of Black Mirror, remember?
Yeah, I watched it.
Which episode? I guess we'll find out. Once I watched every episode of this show. I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh yeah, the Zodiac. Yeah, it's the day of it's the month. Each month is a different Zodiac or a different a deity, like a deity. Like it's a chicken in whatever month it is. And for me, like it's snake. Like my personality is a snake because I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
The day that he probably got a patent or whatever, yeah. I get it.
Created the year of the rooster in Japanese time.
Or that time of month, I know. It would have been the time that it probably got,
That's why he has the rooster. I watched the story.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the Zodiac, like, so people think like just the Zodiac is like, Scorpio, blah, blah, no, but each Zodiac also has a deity attached to it. and which one of them I know for a fact is the rooster because Grandma had the calendar of all the zodiacs at Big Bear. Remember, it was on the door, and that's the only reason I know a zodiac's a snake, and I think it's September or whatever is the rooster. I can't really remember.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
It's been so long since I've seen the actual calendar to know which each one is. You know what I mean? Remember me and you watched this one? You turned down a little. Well, I love you then. I just really never have no one to talk to. I just like to keep to myself. Mom screams at me. Can't lie, I've been doing really good with Mom. I've been telling you more lately, fucking just, it's not even working. It's not gonna do anything, you know what I mean? No. Well, for me, there's things that she says to me that I just can't not say something back to. Like, being like, oh, I was a mother. That sends red. Like, I literally start seeing red, almost black, when she starts saying shit like that. That's why I believe in God. If it wasn't for God, I believe I really would be in jail or dead right now. I definitely would be dead. I would either died when I got shot or all the times crashing my 250. I truly do believe in God. I know you don't, but I don't see how you can't. You gotta think in every religion how similar it is to Christianity and to God. I mean, and it's always the same thing. Someone doesn't believe, and then they stumble across something, and then it clicks in their head, and then they start believing. It's always the same story. I mean, I really do believe in that. Well, I'm gonna talk to my phone. Okay. Yeah, I figured. I might go to my room and just lay down. Probably watch TV. Yeah, 15-year-old sister, yeah. That I haven't seen since she was 7, 8. Right around 8, 7 years. I haven't seen my family.
Medicare? Get the big picture with your free My Medicare kit from Highmark. It includes everything you need to make sense of it all. Because life is about keeping it simple, even when it comes to Medicare. Click or call to request now.
You guys are out of it. I respected John Hall and I fully understand. See you, bro. Don't look at my picture, bro. I didn't even know there were many people there. I didn't even know there were that many people here. What's up, Damien? You guys drinking or what y'all getting into? Oh, so good. Dude, my life is a lot like Basketball Diaries. Hell yeah, bro. I really don't. What kind are you sipping on, Damien? For me, I can't sip none but like least have decent kind. Like if it's Nikolai, bro, I'll end up blacking out and yeah, things won't be good for me. Life. Me too, hate ghosts here. I try not to think about it. Because the more I think about it, the worse off I am. – 21 years. 22 years. Going on 22, 23 years. My whole point is, bro, that's just how my life seems like it's going, bro. Me and Leo look just alike. Not just alike, but a lot. My hair's actually cut right. Edward Kim, actually, because I actually have the money if I wanted to do that, but that'd be so stupid. I'd rather get my phone on than do that. You can always jack off. Edward Kim. Never worth it. You like the song, right, Dad? Hell yeah. Exactly, yeah. I fucking love this song. Remember me and you used to sit on the computer back in like 2006, 7 on YouTube listening to this? Remember I spit the coffee all over the keyboard and ruined it? Because of us laughing, watching YouTube videos? Those were such good... Those were like the best times of my life, man. No, but it just always reminds me of me and you watching YouTube videos in the morning before you went to work. Yeah. For me, those are just like the best times of my life. Living here at least, I mean. It was me and you listening to shit like this. Traveling through the night, going through the lights. The midnight mover. We can go on in the sunlight. What's up? Not me. Like I said, these are like the key memories of me and you, like when I was a kid, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is like, just like me and you being like father and son, like watching the computer and you showing me all the songs that you loved as a kid, you know what I mean? I never forgot any of that. And I won't until the day I die. And this was one of them. This and Iron Maiden, Aces High. I'll play that next. What's up? No, not really. Well, some, like, a lot of people that are on my stream are usually in, like, their 30s. Like, 40-something, so some of them do actually know these type of songs, you know what I mean? Yeah. He is the midnight mover. Damn, I forgot what's going on. Oh, yeah, I remember. But yeah, Aces High is about
That's from
fucking
anyone's-
German firefighters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aces,
Firefighters in the sky.
yeah. World War II, German Gestapo, fucking, not Gestapo, but German World War II pilots and shit, yeah. And what they went through, you gotta think, they were the first people driving jets, and the reason the jet didn't succeed, you know why the jet didn't succeed when the Germans started first using it? Was it was so fast that they would be fucking thousands of yards ahead, and then when they would swoop back down, they were so far away that they wouldn't even be able to keep up. They went so far ahead, and when they came back around and around, that they were just too fast. They were too technologically ahead, and they wouldn't be able to hit them. Yeah, they were too fast. So they would blow past, and they were so fast, and they couldn't even get a block on target. They would just blow past. What's up? You like concert scenes?
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Well, they always do shenanigans when they do concerts, Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Move! Well, you have to dump it, you have to throw this weight out. It just don't look out. Yeah, just back because it'll work out. Okay, yeah, it's all good.
That's a good song. Oh my.
Oh, you have to call the car tomorrow.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, like I said, I should have, at the very bare minimum, $80.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it'll be like $80+, right around there. If it's a little, well, like I said, the dude paid the $20 for the bill before you even put the money for the bill.
We don't use that car for nothing.
No, I know, besides Wi-Fi, but you added extra money for, just in case, for the monthly thing.
Yeah.
But then someone already donated for that because I told him about
Yeah,
it, so
yeah.
yeah. It's all good. Like I said, there's like, it's all good. Like, I'm pretty good at keeping track of what I have. So no matter what, I should at least have, you know what I mean, right around 180 to 200 bucks, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, including both.
Yeah, so it's more than enough to get my phone on and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And get an Uber, go to, then I can't say the next town over because I'm streaming. But go to the next town over from us, which isn't even really, it's like a mile and a quarter, which isn't that bad. A mile and a half, whatever.
No, it's like 4 miles.
Oh yeah, I guess. To me, it doesn't feel that much. You gotta think, because I would drive from Grandma's house, which her road's a fucking 2-3 miles itself. And I did that every day, so it doesn't feel like a mile to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even today, like, I think it was like 3 months ago, I rode my bike to the next town over, and it only took me 15 minutes to get there. In the middle, no, like to the middle of town, it took me like only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
From our house.
Well, no big deal.
Yeah, but to Grandma's, from our house to Grandma's, it would take me exactly 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is really good, though.
Well, it's about 4 miles.
What's up?
It's about 4 miles.
Well, it's about 4 miles from here to that town, yeah. But the Grandma's, the downtown itself is probably another 4 or 5 miles.
Grandma's worst dangerous spot.
Well, yeah, Grandma. All right, so you got to think the road to get to that town, like downtown where we live to that town is like what 4 miles itself. And I'll include the bridge. I'll say it's about 4 miles, including the bridge. And then downtown itself is probably 5, 6. And then you got to think Grandma's road is what, another fucking 5 miles. It's like all together. Yeah, no, you gotta think. Just from the laundromat to where the beer distributor is probably close to a quarter mile. And you gotta think how much farther that beer distributor is to actually Grandma's house.
That's a mile and a half.
Mile and a half too, yeah. Right around there. Close enough. I would say it's a mile too. Right? Mile and a half too. Close enough, like I said.
No street lights.
Yeah, no street lights, and it's only like this thick of a space between where the cars are going 60, 70 mile an hour past you. But remember, I used to do that every single day, back and forth. So it's close to 18 miles just all together from Grams to here, and then I had to go back and forth, and I did that every day. Hey, I wanted to go home, and if going home meant torturing my body and fucking putting my will and everything into it, wouldn't you have done it? To see your mom and dad?
I would have done it back in the day.
That's what I mean. Like, any kid would, you know what I mean?
I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would.
Of course. Like, who wouldn't, you know what I mean? If it meant seeing your brother and sister, your mom and dad, even if, like, for me, I would only be able to come home for an hour, and then I would have to leave just to be able to get back home in time. Which it really sucked, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? I love you guys more than anything in the world. And even if I died, happened to come home, you know what I mean? I was still trying to come home, you know what I mean? Yeah, but no one cared, Dad, back then, for me. Yeah, you did, but I don't know. Back then, mentally, I'm still mentally fucked up, but back then it was really bad. I did everything in my power to get a car and have everything straight, and then Grandma telling me like, oh well, CYS, this and that has, you know, like, has custody of you, and I'm not doing shit for you. They could do everything for you. And it was all because I told Grandma, she's like, I don't want to put miles on my car, so I'm going to start driving your car. That's what she told me, and I said, no the fuck you're not. And she was saying that she wanted to drive my car, not to put miles on it. Put miles on my Audi A4, so she didn't have to put miles on her Corolla. Like, I think it's still to this day one of the craziest things I ever heard in my fucking entire life. No, yeah, well, yeah, she didn't like that I had a better car than her at 14 years old. It was all jealousy. That's my opinion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember she drove Lexi's car and then destroyed the transmission in it. Twice. And so when she's... Yeah, and then Lexi and them trying to say that he ripped them off. But if I took the transmission out of the Audi A4 I have at Grandma's right now, if it went to say the Audi A4 went to the junkyard right now, the junkyard would charge them $2,500 just to pull that transmission. That is an expensive ass transmission. Brand new, it's almost $7,000.
I put a fucking transmission out.
It's actually not that bad, yeah.
No, it's bad.
It's bad, but it's not as bad as some things. I'm saying compared to other things, there's worse things out there. Compared to like Fiats and other goofy shit. Goofy old Dodges, like what I'm saying compared to certain cars, it's not that bad. The reason that transmission is such a bitch is you gotta think the gearing allows a car that's 200 horsepower to almost hit 160 mile an hour. Stop. You got a lot of fucking gearing to it, you know what I mean? Well, I just told you. No, that's completely different. No, that's completely, yeah, that's completely different. Yeah, that's different. Yeah. That motor and that, even actually the front end on that and the subframe and all that is completely different on the 4-cylinder version. And that's a newer one. The one that you have down there is a few years newer than mine. Mine is identical because the 01, you have two of the same car, but if you look real closely, you can see the front end shorter on one of them, and the bodies, it's the same car, but there's certain things you can tell that are a little different. But on that, but no, the car having grandmas, right? You could sell a transmission to someone for $3,000 used, as long as it works. $3-4 grand. Top speed, if you take, like, say, the restriction out of the exhaust and the air filter, it'd be like 240 horsepower, and you would be able to hit 160 mile an hour in that fucking thing. Faster than a Crown Vic. But with a V6, yeah, that is a piece of shit. That's a piece of shit compared to my car. Like the suspension, the A-arms, the suspension, the steering is completely different in my car than that. The shock itself in my car is like almost like a truck shock. It's this thick, you know what I mean? The brake caliber is the rotor is this far from rubbing against the rim, and it's a 17. You know what I mean? It's got 4 pistons on each side. The 4-cylinder version has just a 2 caliber piston. The rotor's like this big. You know what I mean? It's a piece of shit. Mine is fully loaded. The only thing it doesn't have is a turbo.
Dylan bought the one off the beach. And that's what I'm trading.
Yeah, that's completely different. Yeah, that is different. Yeah.
Heavy, that shit.
Yeah, that's a completely different car. Yeah. Basically, like underneath wise and like overall, yeah, it's completely different. So like the actual tubing to the front end of the car is actually different on the 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder version. So like if say you wanted to swap it, you'd basically have to take the whole structure of the front end and bring it down to nothing. Just swap. No, just if you wanted to swap it from the V6 version, because they're completely different cars pretty much. Even though you could swap this shit. Well, my whole point is grandma would lay on and off the gas, flipping the clutch. Then she's an old lady, she's a retard. So she would fucking sit there, and the car sat for, I think it was 12 years. And then grandma didn't take it easy and ended up blowing a transmission on her car. She didn't drive it for like 10 minutes and then drain oil, or like maybe like, you know what I mean, 20, 30 miles to drain oil. It was $6 grand. It was $6 grand because it was 25, and I was there when Ding told them. He had to pay $2,500 alone just to pull the transmission from a junkyard, and she had the same V6 version as mine. Mine was a little bit newer. Hers, I think, was 180 horsepower. Mine is 230, 240, and top speed's 160 miles an hour. That's a huge fucking transmission automatic. Yeah, and it's like $8 grand for the manual version. 6, yeah. It's not cheap. Yeah. If you think about that, how many you'll see a V6 on the road and not fail. But when grandma got her hands on Lexi's, destroyed it. And then she told me, my whole point of even bringing this up is, I'm like, yeah, I need to get my car legal. I'm so happy to get it. I was so proud of myself. I was 14 years old, 15, bought my own car. It's nicer than my grandma's than anyone's. It didn't have any paint issues. It didn't have one fucking issue besides the valve leak and it needed a battery. And then grandma was like, well, I'm gonna get your car legal and I'm gonna drive to keep miles low on my car. I looked at her like she was the craziest bitch. I told her, you're out your, I told her, you're out your mind. I told her, she's out your mind. I told her, you know what I told her? I said, you're out your mind. Do you think I'm gonna let you do what you did to Lexi's car to mine? And she said, what she told me, she said, you snot-nosed motherfucker, because I told her, you're not gonna do what you did to Lexi's car to mine. Because you have a shittier car than me and you're jealous, I'm not gonna let you drive my car. This is not gonna happen. I told her straight up, and she said, you snot-nosed fucking brat. Now you're not getting nothing ever, and you'll never drive that car. And she kept working on her promise. I never drove that car. And then she chose not to do anything for me.
What's that one
I mean, imagine though having an Audi or nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I not even like just that anxiety. It's just a nice ass car. You mean nice leather interior, but it was filled to the brim to the sky. And how much work I did just to clean the interior. I sat there for a month cleaning the interior. No. Yeah, well, for you, it's probably insurance more. No. Well, no, you even told me though, like, you could have had a Firebird, but it wouldn't have been worth the insurance to fucking pay that every day and then have to go to work. No, that's what you told me though before. I'm just going off what you said back in the day. Like when I was a kid, you'd be like, you could have had whatever you wanted, but you had to think about insurance, and you also had me, and you had other things going on, so you had to also always think about your finances before you get a car like that.
Yeah, well,
Cost of parts. Oh, pull the reverse like they did with Xander, trying to give my car to Xander, and then the only difference is I put my foot down, and Xander grabbed a fucking crowbar and broke my tail lights and then smashed my window out.
Well, see, they did that, but for me, when I was here,
it was the same shit. I know what you mean. Like they did that reverse shit and then gave the car to him instead.
No, they sold it. My stepmom stepped in as well.
Oh, since John doesn't have a car, you can't have a car.
No, John sold his dirt bike to have a car.
So then you have to do the same. I know.
Yeah.
No, you told me the story a million times. I know.
Yeah,
okay.
they're like, well, it's after you grow up. I'm like, well,
I
have a dirt bike and have a car too.
Oh, dude, no, I would.
I'm like,
no, Dad, I would. No. See, I deal with that in this house here. Mom, well, you don't. You. Be honest, you do sometimes, but not really. No, not as bad. But mom really does this. Plays that mind game where like, oh, you're doing something because you're not doing exactly what I was saying. It's hard to explain. But you know, like when you're trying to do something and you're like actually trying to be nice, and then all of a sudden you get condescended, like you're being a piece of shit, you're being an evil person when you're really not doing anything, and then everyone around you actually believes that shit, and then that's what I dealt with.
You could have everything you want. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And why can't you have everything you want and have?
They were trying to teach you responsibility though. No, that's not that bad. No, you still had a car you could drive, right? You were able to drive a car. You could get to work A and B? Oh, well, yeah. Well, you like taking the bus then, because it was probably cheaper. It was cheaper to take a bus. Back then, it's different. And buses back then were way more frequent and way easier to catch because you could literally go to any store and grab a bus schedule. No, you know what I mean? Though? Like, it was way easier to catch a bus back then. You could go to any store. Everyone has to wait, but I mean, it was way easier to catch a bus back then. You could go to any store, go to the store like a thrift store, and they would have the bus schedule there. You know what I mean? A lot different than it is nowadays.
Well, the bus schedules are so much good on the bus.
Yeah, they went everywhere. Nowadays, yeah. Yeah, but nowadays it's Pacific. It's all Pacific though.
Yeah.
You hit one bus, you have to hop on the exact right bus. You can't just hop on a bus and it's going to go to multiple places. No, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying how it is for me. And my anxiety and the problems I have is a lot harder for me. It's a lot harder for my anxiety to... No, like... to go to a store and be like, and you don't understand that feeling, bro. Like to go somewhere and then, like, I can't explain it to you. Like, you go to the store and then someone's sitting there looking down on you and then asking you every little question, and then as soon as they start asking you questions, like, it's not like they're asking me, like, no, it's not about that. It has nothing to do with that. It's just them. Like, just in my head, like, just them staring down upon me and fucking asking me, but no, it doesn't matter, that's just me. No, it's just me, yeah. I'm done with that. I'm like, no, I have, like, almost crippling anxiety, like, to a point where, I don't know, I can't explain it, like, it just sucks really bad. But Grandma and them took advantage of that, really bad.
Yeah.
They really took advantage of my, like, depression, anxiety to exploit me. And everyone talks a shit. Like, everyone wants to talk shit. I'm a bum. I'm a piece of shit. All this. I was 14, 15 years old with an Audi A4 with 80,000 fucking miles on it. I swindled and fucking built that shit myself. I was so proud of myself. I was so hyped. I'm like, oh, finally. Now I can drive home whenever I want. Grandma told Xander, we ain't getting it legal because then he could drive to his parents' house whenever he wants. And that was the end of that. And now it's it's not a piece of shit, but it's pretty close to it. The rotors would, I'd probably need to take each rim off, let the caliper sit in oil overnight, and then fucking take each rotor off and then buff it with an angle grinder, and then it'd probably be fine. It wouldn't have any problems. The biggest problem would be either because the airbox was taken off, and Grandma said that it locked up somehow, but the airbox is off. That tells me probably Xander put a battery on it and then put bolts and shit down my motor. And if that is what happened, yes, he would. No. Fucking anywhere. Like, there's bolts everywhere at Grandma's house. Like Pat has drawers upon drawers upon drawers of bolts, and then there's bolts off in the driveway. Like, worse. There's more bolts than he has more bolts than we do. You know what I mean? Yeah, or he could just put rocks, anything. Like, because I just found it iffy that the intake is off my car, and then when I had a full powered, booster pack, it would just click, like it was almost locked up. And then Grandma tried to say it locked up from water. With the hood shut, it would not lock up, and then why the fuck is my intake boot and my air filter off of the intake? But no, it's just, he smashed each tail light and broke my window. And I think he did more than that. No, I'm just saying, imagine how I feel. You work for it, you know what I mean? Just need to get it towed. It would probably take me a day to fix it. Well, more than that, but it would probably take me a week because the main part would be dropping. And on that, dropping the fuel tank and the fuel pump, it's right in the back seat. Or under the trunk. Yeah. So it's easy as fuck. Yeah, exactly. And then the only other problem we would have is the seals on the door, the window mechanism, and that's it. And I could literally get red paint because Xander's a retard. He didn't break the actual ball. He only broke the case, so I could actually get clear tape, and put it over it. Yep. And it would still be perfectly fine. Because he's a moron. Probably still being a moron. Oh, well, I still just don't get how he isn't in jail. Imagine that. Benjamin Franklin Bradshaw III beats his baby mom to literally almost death. What the fuck do you think would happen to me? I'd probably be in jail for attempted murder right now. Yeah. Him? What does he get? Nothing. That's what I mean. I don't have the proof of that, but I don't know. Things just don't add up because if... Remember, they tried to lock me up for 2 assault charges till I was 21. And he's fucking doing all this crazy shit and doesn't even get a year? That makes zero fucking sense.
I'll say he's on fucking, what's that,
My bad.
Supervised
Supervision, but he obviously ain't.
Yeah, he's fucking posting shit with his boys. All on posting guns with snot faces around.
Yeah.
Guns, and his probie don't see that.
Obviously, he's in cahoots with his probie.
He's fucking doing something. He's a rat.
Like I said, Matt, you see, I literally hopped on, which I do miss Nick Bell a lot. Remember, all it took was me hopping on a bike without a helmet, going around the block, because they look for me. Yeah, well, I don't even think it was because of Officer Gray. I think it would have been if it was any cop that day, they would have pulled me over.
Yeah. It was Officer Gray.
No, I know it's Officer Gray, but I said I think even if it wasn't him, I would have got. Yeah. No, I think because they were getting complaints. He just chose to do what he did. I have no grudges against that. That's his job. But I feel like even if Officer Gray wasn't there and it was another cop, it could have maybe even been worse. Because they technically could have took me to jail right on the spot right there.
Yeah, but that's bullshit though. He shouldn't have did what he did.
It was over the XJ 650 though. Remember, because that was when I was running over and over again around the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
I have a question.
I love our town. I love everyone, but
I wasn't.
I just wish people were honest.
To bring peace to
which I know that will never happen, but
humanity's true nature.
That's a matter. You know what? Ain't no such thing as loyalty and integrity no more.
Yeah. But, well, that's what scares me most about my brother. Like I said, I don't like talking shit about my brother, but that scares me a lot about him. It's how he responds to certain things and just how things are. I don't know. I love him so much. I just don't want him being like that, you know what I mean?
He just fucks with his crew.
No. It's not about his clique. I have no problem with Ryan. I like Ryan. Ryan's actually a good... No, it's not about his crew. Ryan's a good dude. I actually think Ryan is a good friend to him. It's not that.
I don't think he's been fucking around lately because I've seen Ryan around. He fucks with his girl.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, like Ryan, I think he's been going to his dad's.
Yeah.
And his fucking mom owes me fucking $80.
And it's not that. Here, hold on. I'm gonna end my stream real quick, and I'll talk to you after my stream's ended. Hold on. I gotta wait like 4 seconds.